back to Superfriends.
This isn't some strange fish face, it's a rattler. The Wonder Twins are having a party here later. They're going to like this rhythm instrument. It's called a sun rattler, and it's really easy to make. All you need are 2 paper plates, a handful of dried beans, liquid glue, and some colored markers. On the bottom of each of the plates, draw a happy sun face. Now that you've got the 2 shells for your rattler, I'll be back in a few minutes to tell you how to finish it.
We'll return after these messages.
We'll be right back.
The U.S. Army is at war.
I hate guns.
With Private Benjamin, and neither side will surrender.
I refuse to quit.
General, do you believe in retreat?
Never.
And it's a battle to the finish.
The eagle has landed.
With Private Benjamin.
Weeknights at 6 on Channel 9.
Say, have you heard the news? Super Sugar Crisp, the cereal with the solid gold taste, now has a new solid gold box and a new solid gold name. Post Super Golden Crisp cereal. Part of this nutritious breakfast. Solid gold.
Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors.
It's a rainbow.
In Skittles.
Skittles, bite-sized candy.
Colorful candy shells with fruit flavors in the middle. Strawberry, orange, lemon, lime. In Skittles. Bite-sized candies. Now there's more of your favorite fruit flavors. 16% more. So there's a whole lot more Skittles in every pack.
It's a rainbow.
In Skittles.
Kids in Chicago having a good time. They are watching Channel.
And now, back to Superfriends.
Now that we have the rhythm instrument shells with the sun faces finished, it's time to add the filling. It's these dried beans. They'll make the rattling sound when we're done. Next, put some glue on the rim of the plate with the beans in it, and then put the other plate on top of it. Put the rattler aside to dry overnight, and you've got a terrific rhythm instrument that's fun anytime. Remember, all you need are 2 paper plates, some dried beans, white glue, and some markers to decorate the plate.
Start your day with Chicago's wackiest clowns weekday mornings at 7 on The Bozo Show. The latest antics of Heathcliff and his gang of mischief makers are next on Chicago's very own Channel 9.
Bring all overdue books back to the Chicago Public Library. No fines from June 10th through June 15th during the library's Forgiveness Week.
Hot kids, give it all you got. Hot kids, you kids are so cool that you're hot. Hey, Kool-Aid!
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, Kool-Aid!
Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid is for hot kids like you. Kool-Aid is for hot kids. Kool-Aid is for hot kids like you.
What do you need to make a payday? Peanuts. To make chocolatey payday?
Peanuts.
And how many peanuts does it take?
It takes a lot of peanuts.
It takes a lot of peanuts.
Choo, choo.
It takes a lot of peanuts.
Ooh, ooh.
And if you really love peanuts, you're gonna love payday too. Regular or chocolatey. It takes a lot of peanuts
Choo, choo, choo.
to make a payday candy bar.
The Cubs take on the Expos tonight on Channel 9.
Heathcliff, no one should terrify their neighborhood.
never nothing, but this part's coming up.
OJ.
Roll 'em out.
Keep them oranges rolling.
That there's O.J. Joe, rounded up oranges for Kellogg's, where they'll take the sweet juice and put it into new O.J.'s, a crunchy, delicious orange tasting cereal. Let's eat 'em up.
That's one delicious orange taste, OJ.
That's my brand. O.J.'s are packed with vitamin C, part of this complete breakfast. New O.J., the delicious orange tasting cereal. Roll 'em out.
Something's funny here.
McDonald's Happy Meal.
Hamburger.
Soft drink. Oh, regular size.
You guys are top drawer.
The McDonald's Chip Shape Happy Meal fleet is here.
It floats.
You can get one of 4 different chips each time you buy a Happy Meal at McDonald's. There's a new one each week with stickers you can put on yourself.
It floats.
Chip Shape Happy Meal boxes at participating McDonald's.
Just a kiss of golden honey on those little golden crayons. A kiss of golden honey makes you smile and wanna say, tastes like honey graham crackers, crispy, crunchy all the way. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden crayons day.
Tastes like crisp little honey graham crackers.
Part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Just a kiss of golden honey makes you smile and wanna say, oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden crayons day.
Weeknights at 5, it's good time.
Dynamite!
And there's always something shaking.
You got anything dirty to take down to the laundry room? No, I did the wash yesterday, William. Honey, I ain't talking about the laundry. I'm talking about some gossip. They teach sex in school now. They do. Hey, I'm going back for my extra credit.
Good Times, weeknights at 5 on Channel 9. Rainbows for All God's Children is a complete school support group program for children living in single-parent and step families. For information, call 298-0083.
Now watch what I do.
All right, 9. Now I've got 2 of your forts. Ready to give up yet?
Why should I? I'm still ahead by 30,000 points.
You know, Nutmeg, sometimes you're a real bummer.
Oh, I'm just worried about Heathcliff and Spike.
Yeah, it is awfully quiet back there. Don't worry, Nutmeg. If Heathcliff gets out of line, Spike can handle it.
Will you get over here? I'll get him. I'll get him. That's the second fly you've let get near me today.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me.
All right, but don't let it happen again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
He apologizes so well.
It's gonna be great seeing Cousin Spike again. That loudmouth mutt is giving me a headache. I think the puppy needs a bath. I hope somebody around here is tougher than that mutt. I like a little competition.
How many times have I told you harder? I like it harder.
Right. God.
How about the shoulders? Can't you feel all the tension in them?
How's that?
Better, but work on it at home.
I thought I heard Cousin Spike's voice.
A little to the left. Oh, cut it out, Spike. Nobody likes a crybaby. Yeah, I'm seeing double. I guess I must have been in the sun too long.
What's his problem?
I guess he's hungry. I better feed him.
Okay, you gotta learn to defend yourself. Put up your paws and try to hit me.
Here it comes. Get ready. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, some things I can't stand watching. I knew I should have bet on a first-round knockout.
Are you all right?
Fine. But you better get the phone.
Yeah, don't worry. The ringing should stop in a month or two.
I'm telling you, there's nothing to be afraid of. When he comes around the corner, you grab him and pow!
Oh, well, it's a quiet day. I might as well play along.
Here we go. Get ready.
No!
I think Spike might win this one. Wonder how long it'll take Spike to find out he's fighting Bull. I guess that answers my question.
I feel really stupid.
Don't worry. This idea is guaranteed to work. All you gotta do is leave your tail sticking out of the hole. What cat could resist a big, fat mouse?
Can't we just forget it? Never mind.
Oh, my gosh, a big, fat mouse. Oh, boy, this is my lucky day.
I told you this would work. Whoa! Man, that's one strong cat!
Boy, was that close. Guaranteed to work, huh?
Timber.
Camouflage. It works every time. When he comes by, we pull him in, then pow! We got him right where we want him.
Don't you think...
People have to learn to be neater with their trash.
It works every time.
It pays to live a good life. I'll see you boys at the bottom. We have liftoff.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
You know what you gotta do? You gotta challenge that cat to a fight in front of the whole neighborhood.
Forget it.
What?
That's it. I quit. If you want to fight him, fine. But count me out.
Fine. Then I'll defend the honor of dogs everywhere, even if my cousin is too kicking. I challenge Heathcliff to a fight in the vacant lot on Elm Street. If he has any guts, he'll be there at 4 this afternoon.
I'll be there. You don't have to yell. you insist. No problem. I better end this before he really hurts me.
Say that.
Yeah, he is definitely Spike's cousin.
Is there anything I can get you?
Yeah, where's that kid with the lemonade?
I'm coming, sir. Nice cold lemonade.
It's so hard to get good help nowadays. Good help. Just wait till you see what I do next.
I can't find it anywhere. What's wrong, guys? It's Pop. He lost his popper.
I can get Pop poppin'. Pour the milk.
Snap. It's the first sound to hear. You gotta get crackin' when crackle appears.
There's just no stopping once Pop is poppin'.
Snap, crackle, pop, filling up your ears.
Delicious.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, the talking part of this complete breakfast.
Good thinking, Jeff.
When you got it.
You got it.
It's the newest treat from Dairy Queen. The Blizzard. The delicious new Dairy Queen Blizzard. The treat's so thick, you gotta spoon it up. Get a Blizzard made with a Butterfinger, a Heath bar, cookies. The choice is yours. The new treat's so rich and thick, you gotta spoon it up. The Blizzard, the new treat from Dairy Queen.
We treat you right.
Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors
It's a rainbow.
in Skittles.
Skittles, bite-sized candy.
Colorful candy shells with fruit flavors in the middle. Strawberry, orange, lemon, lime in Skittles. Bite-sized candies. Now there's more of your favorite fruit flavors. 16% more. So there's a whole lot more Skittles in every pack.
It's a rainbow.
In Skittles.
Everybody likes to play in the bathtub with new Hello colors. Everybody likes to stay in the bathtub with new Hello color. Hello color changes color in the bath. Hello color changes color just to make you laugh. Everybody likes to play in the bathtub with new Hello color.
Soft and cuddly Hello Color, new from Sanrio.
Weeknights at 5:30, Archie Bunker's on Channel 9.
Let me tell you something. I was Mr. Charm. This show, you don't use enough tact. Oh, well, you don't know me very good. You ask Harry here. I'm as tacky as the next guy, right? More. Yeah.
Now, don't do anything foolish.
When did I ever do anything foolish?
Archie Bunker's Place, weeknights at 5:30, here on Channel 9.
This is the part I've been waiting for.
Do 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 dee 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 do do da do da scoodly beep beep beddly doodly doo scoodly bap bap doo doo doo. Not even Riff Raff can get into that place.
You're right as the night, dude. I agree. I think.
Oh,
hi, Riff Raff.
Ah, for me?
Once upon a time, that was mine.
Now, boys,
What exactly do you think I can't do?
Well, not even you can get into the bird sanctuary. No one's that tough.
Let me put it this way. I'll get into that bird place, and you three will help me. Get it?
Oh.
Gee, Riff Raff, I feel really silly dressed like this.
It's not how you feel, it's how you look that's important.
Yeah, well, how do I look?
Really silly.
Here's the bird sanctuary, Riff Raff.
Good. Wheel me in.
No one would ever guess what these two are up to.
That was the ugliest grandma I've ever seen.
And that baby. Hey, wait a minute!
Uh-oh! I think he spotted us.
Get a move on.
Come back here!
Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, this dress is slowing me down. Which way is left? Hey, what happened? Where is everybody?
That crummy bird. Why, I oughta... Yipes! That way, Mungo. That way.
Which way is that way?
You look pitiful.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Cats aren't allowed in here. Don't come back.
Who turned out the lights? Did somebody get the license number?
Now he has to ask?
Hold still.
Aha!
You look like something the cat brought home. Hey, what the?
I need one of you guys for a special mission.
Sure, no problem. Wadsworth!
Woo, woo, woo!
Now get started. Dig. Da da do 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 do. Ya do 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 do. Da do 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 do.
Ah. Oh, I've got just the thing for these undercover kitties. Well, they're certainly going to see a light at the end of this tunnel.
I may be amiss, but do you hear a hiss?
It's nothing. Quit goofing off, you rhyming reject. We're probably under the wall now.
Oh, no, it's
It'll be a cold day in July before any cats fool me.
No birds about, so let's clear out.
Get out of my way. Now to check this place.
Well, what have we here?
Now, looks like a couple of minor birds to me.
Hey, get off of me.
Now, this should be fun. And I've got a ringside seat.
Hey, Woodsworth. Time for Plan C.
This used to be a quiet neighborhood.
All we gotta do is yank this rope, and we breeze through the open window. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
I'm such a naughty boy.
Too bad. Just a little to the left. Oops.
I better have my eyes checked. I've seen a catfish before, but never a catbird.
All right, it's working. Do 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 do. So long, Featherhead. I made it. I'm safe.
Mind running that by me again, Bob?
Chirp, chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh, no! Oh, ouch! Oh, ouch! Oh! Oh, oh! Huh? Who? What? Where? Hey, dinner! Uh-oh. Go.
Generally, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but in your case, I'd say you got off lucky.
That bird's getting on my nerves. Aha! Oh, hey, me!
You know, two can do it better than one.
Toucan, I'll get you!
This cat has a stilted sense of humor.
Uh-huh. Now that's a bird.
Oh, wanna go for a ride, huh? Okay.
Oh, off! Ouch! Enough! Stop! Let me off! Oh!
You want off? Okay. So long, Buster.
Not again!
Now, you really like to get into your work, don't you? Oh, it's a dirty business.
Come back here, you big-mouth feather duster. Oh, everything hurts.
Now, what took you so long, you old stick in the mud?
Now you've had it. Now you're all mine.
Really? I didn't know you cared.
Boy, I'll bet your riffraff really clobbered that bird.
What?
After all this time, we finally had something in common.
We both like fish.
Don't go away.
Introducing Casey, the tape player with personality.
He winks, he talks to you.
Hi, my name is Casey.
Casey, it's amazing the things you can do.
Casey tells stories and jokes too. Tell us a joke, Casey.
What do you get when you mix 2 ducks with 1 cow? Quackers and milk.
You're amazing.
Casey plays all your tapes, too.
Santa Claus will be here real soon.
Casey, you're amazing.
Casey comes with activity book and cassette from Play School. Other cassettes sold separately.
I make your days bright.
Sorry I bumped you, all right. We're close friends. We love to play by day and glow at
at night. Introducing Musical Glowland with an elevator to ride and places to hide.
He's glowing inside.
And a musical swing.
Glow Bed can swing and sing.
And there's a glow pond where glow friends light up.
Glowland is so much fun.
Musical Glowland comes with Glow Bed Bug, other glow friends sold separately from Hasbro Preschool.
Oh, sweet sea, will you swim up to me?
Introducing Sweet Sea and Sea Star.
Sweet Sea, you're my sweet baby mermaid. Stay close, Sweet Sea, I'll take care of you. Your hair is so beautiful. You're the princess from the sea.
Oh, sweet sea.
Sweet dreams, Sweet Sea, I'll always be.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
We'll be right back.
Switch on Chargertron, robots like you've never seen. Switch on Chargertron, supersonic machines. Rev the meter till it's red. Launch out the tracker. Switch on Chargertron, now it's an attacker. Switch on Chargertron, always changing, rearranging. He's surprising. He's disguising. Chargertron.
Chargertron. There's Protagatron and Antagatron, each sold separately from Buddy L.
My little pony, you see ponies.
Each one comes with a pretty new shell.
My little pony, baby see ponies.
Are just little babies, they don't swim very well.
They float in the water with cute little tubes on.
Love to wash and comb their baby hair too.
You see ponies and baby see ponies.
They're like a dream come true.
I love you, baby sea ponies.
New My Little Pony Sea Ponies and Baby Sea Ponies from Hasbro.
It's Johnny. He's gonna play Simon.
Nobody beats Simon. I want you, Simon.
Simon is the challenge you've been waiting for because it takes coordination of hand and mind just to play the game. And if you get very good at Simon, great rewards await you.
Thank you, Simon.
Simon is waiting for you from Milton Bradley.
Frank and Betty's cereal is coming your way. How about a monster for breakfast today? My Frank and Betty's cereal with oodles of strawberry-flavored marshmallows. And Frank and Betty's part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Is he making fun of us?
No, dear. He's eating wacky wafers. The candy's so tangy, it makes you pucker.
Well, what's so wacky? He looks normal to me.
A pack of 6 fruit-flavored wacky wafers is free in specially marked boxes of Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Blueberry.
Kids in Chicago, having a good time there, are watching Channel 9.
And now back to Scooby-Doo.
Okay, Mr. Ewing, I'll handle.
M.A.S.K will be right back. So will Venom.
A is for apple. J is for Jax. Give me a beat that's apple sweet.
Apple sweet, apple Jax, cinnamon crunchy, fun to eat.
I can't stop dancing breakfast treat.
Kellogg's Apple Jacks made with real apples. An appley sweet part of this complete breakfast.
Apple Jacks is the name. Apple sweet taste its claim to fame.
Fun to eat and apple sweet, Kellogg's Apple Jacks.
Now, the most powerful warriors in the universe are more powerful than ever. It's Terror Claw's Skeletor. Against Flying Fist's He-Man.
My claws of terror will rip you to shreds. You'll never penetrate my spinning maze or my rotor shield. Incredible!
The awesome battle continues with a special collector's edition of Terror Claw's Skeletor and Flying Fist's He-Man. New from the Masters of the Universe, each sold separately from Mattel.
Next on Barney Miller, a foul-mouthed dummy is arrested.
I told him to stop, but he wouldn't.
And the boys are confronted by terrorists.
That thing away now. Be quiet! Nobody talks! Nobody says nothing to my brother shoots!
Honey, I gotta put you on hold for a second.
Twelfth Precinct, Captain Miller here.
Tonight at 6 on Channel 9.
Honeycomb!
With imagination, you'll see rotation with this crisp creation.
Honeycomb!
So when you crunch this treat, best hang on to your seat. Honeycomb cereal, part of this complete breakfast. Sweet, crunchy, and more fun than you ever imagined. There are so many fun games.
Can I play?
Shh. On the back of specially marked honeycomb cereal boxes, everybody wants to play.
Who are you?
Now back to M.A.S.K.
Lee, I thought you'd be asleep by now.
I knew you were working late, Grandfather. I thought you might like some tea.
What would I do without you to look after me? I was just studying an ancient scroll I found on my dig in Nenpa.
But Grandfather, is it wise to tamper with the secrets of our ancestors?
Understanding the past, Lee, helps us to make sense of the present and the future.
You are a wise man, Grandfather, but even wise men need to sleep.
I won't be much longer. You go off to bed now.
Yes, Grandfather. Good night.
Thank you. If you should hear from Dr. Choi, contact us immediately. Sorry, Bruce. The Chinese officials are stumped. Said some of the villagers reported something about a huge scorpion 6 days ago. Scorpion? Sounds like some peasant legend. Not something an educated man like Dr. Choi would believe.
What? Hi, Dad. T-Bob and I were just, Is there really a giant scorpion, Dad?
I doubt it. But Dr. Choi is missing, and I'm going to find out why.
All right! Pack some nuts and bolts, T-Bob. We're going to China.
To find a giant scorpion? I guess this is known as East Meets Pest.
Sure is deserted.
Yeah. Oh, why don't we get out of here and keep it that way?
There's nothing to be afraid of, T-Bob. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I've got a feeling nobody's home, T-Bob. The danger has loose etiquette. Let's check the study.
Who's gonna study at a time like this?
Come on, T-Bob. You and me will check the rest of the house for clues.
On the other hand, it's been a long time since I went over my timetables.
What's this? I believe most of the artifacts here are from the doctor's latest dig. He was hoping to uncover the lost treasure of Kublai Khan. Looks like all he managed to uncover was trouble.
Boy, that was a close one.
I don't know why you're so jumpy. It's just an empty house.
This house isn't empty. How could something empty make so much noise?
I don't know.
Whoa!
Ah!
Ping pong, anyone?
I saw it carry my grandfather away through the window. I haven't seen him since. That was 6 days ago. I'm sure glad you came, Bruce.
So you actually saw this giant scorpion with your own eyes?
Appearances can be deceiving, especially in the middle of the night.
But I did see it. Come on, I'll show you where it was.
What are you looking for? A big can of insecticide.
All of the people left when they saw the scorpion. I am sure they are afraid to return.
Lee, did you say no one has been in the village since that night?
That's right.
Bruce, take a look at this.
What is it, Dad?
Something that looks a lot more like tread marks than scorpion tracks.
Perhaps our monster is simply a vehicle in Scorpion's clothing?
Yeah, or else it was driving.
Gasoline? Looks like one of these rocks may have punctured the fuel tank.
Let's run it through Thunderhawk. If I'm right, there may be some real venom in this phony scorpion.
Fuel analysis complete. A high-octane compound developed by and used exclusively for venom.
Satellite link. Map tracker calling M.A.S.K computer. Select best agents for mission in China. Brusato pre-selected.
Recommended personnel, Hondo McLean, weapons specialist, tactical strategist, vehicle code name, Hurricane. Extra firepower may be necessary. Computer and communications expert, zoology specialist, vehicle code name Rhino, expertise in zoology essential, selection complete.
I've got a hunch all this is leading to the lost treasure of Kubla Khan.
You know venom. They can smell a treasure 2 continents away.
Yeah, as long as they're not standing downwind. Looks like the tracks end here at the Great Wall.
I don't get it. The scorpion couldn't just disappear into thin air.
There's more than one way to follow scorpion tracks.
Looks like we're back on the right tracks. Huh?
Uh-oh. I suppose this is an occupational hazard with following scorpion tracks.
Matt, watch out! Amazing creature!
Ah! Oh, no!
What's it going to do?
It wants to bury us!
M.A.S.K will be right back.
Bedbugs! Bedbugs! Delfino sleep today! Bedbugs! Bedbugs!
such a crazy game to play!
Bedbugs is the frantic new catch-and-capture game where you pick the color and then scramble to get the most bugs.
Bedbugs! Bedbugs! Don't let them get away! Bedbugs! Bedbugs! It's a wacky game to play! Bedbugs! Bedbugs! There'll be no sleep today! Bedbugs! Bedbugs! Don't get carried away!
Bedbugs from Milton Bradley. It'll drive you buggy.
This is the future, yours to create and control with Capsella. See-through capsules easily snap together. Motors turn, gears mesh, build whirling space stations, aerial tramways, submarines that navigate to strange shores, and now enter another world with SpaceLink. Assemble fast-moving, powerized action vehicles, plan exciting adventures, and since SpaceLink and Capsella are interchangeable, you can build your own futuristic, motorized world.
Look, the Stunticons! Look, the aerial bots!
Only the Stunticons!
Only the aerial bots have this kind of teamwork.
Stunticons attack! Aerial bots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Stunticons, the Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, unseen in disguise.
Nobody can stop Minosaur except Superior.
The Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro.
Full of golden pots of wheat. Got a crunch that's crisp and bold. With a taste of solid gold.
Post Super Golden Crisp cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
We say stick 'em! Each box of Super Golden Crisp has stickers you won't want to miss. So back, let you stage a show. Make your own rock video. We say stick 'em!
You can collect 3 sets, 1 in each specially marked box of Super Golden Crisp cereal.
Hey kids, have you met America's Special Mission Force? Team up with Lady J and G.I. Joe. Weekdays at 4:30, only on Channel 9.
Now back to M.A.S.K.
Are you all right, Bruce? More or less. I can't use the mask. Check the gauge readings. It's getting harder to breathe by the minute.
Big trouble, Matt. Temperature's climbing fast. We're almost out of air.
Then here goes nothing. It's time to show the Scorpion we've still got a little thunder of our own. Go for it!
Boy, talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
You said it. Here comes the cavalry. You guys have bad timing. You just missed all the fun.
We wouldn't want you guys to get bored.
Did I just see what I thought I saw?
That depends on what you think you saw.
A giant scorpion.
Then you didn't see it.
No, T-Bob. Lee said to do it like this. Then all you have to do is pick it up and... oops.
And then drop it on the floor. That is easy.
It takes a little practice, Scott. Meanwhile, you starve to death.
Hey, I think I've got it. But I definitely don't want to wrap my chops around this. Maybe you could take me to class, Scott, and I'll teach everybody how chopsticks... Whoops!
Oh, T-Bob, you broke it. This whole part is crooked. You and your dumb chopsticks.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe I can fix it. And then maybe not. Okay, Box, I give up. Stay broken.
Huh?
Hey, Scott, you did fix it. This is it. This is the map my grandfather has been searching for.
Map to where?
To the lost treasure of Kublai Khan.
All right. I'll call Dad and tell him. Scott to Thunderhawk, do you read me? Dad, are you there?
What's wrong?
No answer. And that can only mean one thing. Trouble. Come on, T-Bob. We're going to look for them.
Nothing doing. Your dad said to stay with Lee and...
I'm not leaving him. He's coming too. Right, Lee?
I was afraid you'd say that. Hey, wait for me. If I'm going armed.
Gentlemen, I think we've gotten the dirt on Venom after all.
By analyzing the soil, it will lead us to Venom.
Subsoil track sample located. Exact placement of soil can be found at 39 degrees latitude, 112 degrees longitude.
Good. I think it's time we pulled our own sting on the scorpion. Come on.
I think this is the right way. No, hold it.
Whoa! Hey, watch it, T-Bob.
I'm trying.
We've gone too far. We have to go back about a mile, then turn.
I'm ready. Whatever's out there ain't gonna make chopped liver of me.
This is taking forever.
Yeah, what are we waiting for? The reincarnation of Kublai Khan?
Clam it, both of you. I know this is hard for you two goons to understand, but this is an intellectual process which takes time.
I assume your translations to open the chamber are now complete?
Yes, but...
Then open it.
But...
The man said open it.
But it's not safe for us to open the cavern. Look, it is written here. The treasure is guarded.
Dr. Joy, I suggest you open this cavern now.
Hop to it, old man. Venom's a match for these guardians, whatever they are.
Oh!
Come on, speed it up. I can hear that doe calling my name.
It's opening. It's about time, Shepard.
I would have been here sooner, but I ran into some idiots joyriding on the wall.
Did you let him have it?
No one joyrides on the Great Wall of China. Unless it's M.A.S.K. I should have known those stupid do-gooders would follow me here. Well, if they want to fight, they've got one.
First, let's take care of our little friend here. Oh, no!
Okay, Rex, let's see what you can do when you hit rock bottom. Blast off, fall! incompetent idiots! I'll have to win this one on my own! Huh? More intruders! Take care of them, Dagger!
You got it!
Oh, no!
T-Bob, you're going the wrong way.
It just became the right way.
Hang on, boys. Maybe I can throw a little light on the situation. Ultra Flash, on! Come on, lads, hop on!
Oh, no! Into the cavern! That's an order!
Man, hurry!
We've got to go in after them.
No, my friend. I closed the wall on purpose. There is a guardian of the treasure. He will do all that is necessary.
Wow! What a bunch of rocks! They're leaving.
What a bunch of fools. But then that leaves more for us.
I wonder what the old man meant about a guardian, though.
Forget it. Just start collecting the treasure.
Scorpions! The Guardians!
M.A.S.K will be right back, and so will Venom.
Constructs. You build. Constructs. Power.
Batteries not included.
Constructs. You build. Constructs. Control. Constructs. Action. Constructs.
New Power Creations Constructs from Fisher-Price.
Constructs.
Jam is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
She's Jem, the most glamorous rock star ever. Check out Jem's clothes. No one puts on a hotter concert, but only Jem's friends know she's also Jerica, president of Starlight Music. I love her outfit. With her Gem Star earrings, Jerica converts in a fashion flash to Jem. She's wild. Gem Star earrings are the ultimate.
Jam is truly outrageous.
Jem comes with microphone and Jerica outfit from Hasbro.
Jam!
You can take a bite, take an alphabet's bite. You can taste a bunch of letters that go crunch.
Alphabets, all right.
But take care, there's a mad microchip out to get you over there.
Flip, how on hip.
You can sip that drip when you bite the word chip.
You can take a bite.
Bite a C.
You can take a bite.
Bite an H, bite an I.
You can take a bite.
Bite a P. If you want to start the day with the breakfast you can play.
You can take a bite of post-alphabet cereal.
Part of this nutritious breakfast.
It's yummy.
I am Linda Giovacchini, Director of the Children's Programs for the Chicago Lighthouse for the Blind. We serve children who are blind and multiply handicapped. Ryan is learning to talk, to communicate his needs to others. Tommy, who is blind and multiply handicapped, is now able to pull himself up. Basically, what we try to do is make each child as independent as possible.
Now back to M.A.S.K.
Scott? Hey, Scott! Can I try that?
Huh? Oh, sure. T-Bob, look out!
I'm never going to wear a radio again when I'm around traffic. I can't hear what's coming, and that's just not safe.
You said it. Me too.
Famous spy Mata Hari herself wants travel to escape the Allies.
Wow! Lots of famous people traveled on the Orient Express. Spies, kings, and criminals.
But you, T-Bob, are our first robot.
I am. How about that? I'm Scott's first robot, too.
It must have been exciting being on a train with all kinds of criminals.
If that's what you want, just hop on a subway.
Thanks for giving us the tour. Scott's getting a real kick out of it. It is my pleasure to share the mystery and intrigue of the Orient Express with such honored guests.
The train's slowing down. Are we going to stop here?
We are entering a tunnel. A mere precaution.
Oh, right. I love going through tunnels.
Not me. We get stuck in enough holes as it is. Oh!
Hey, what happened?
Wow!
So bright.
Wow!
What does that
This is most unusual. I assure you, it is never... Huh? What is this? The doors! They're gone!
Wow! Ripped right off their hinges. Why would anyone do that?
Maybe they're giving away door prizes.
It must be connected with the flashing lights. Would you mind if I did some investigating? Anything, please! The doors are irreplaceable.
I can't figure it out. Why would anyone want to steal 3 old doors?
Maybe the tunnel will shed some light. Okay, T-Bob, turn on your headlight.
Oh, I'm not so sure about this. Oh, what if another train comes through? I'll be turned into T-Blob.
No chance of that. The conductor arranged for all the traffic to be rerouted.
Either I need oiling or that's... a mouse!
T-Bob!
Well, I sure know how to wind up in a mess.
So that's it. Strobe lights. They were triggered to turn on when the train entered the tunnel.
Seems like a lot of trouble just to steal some doors.
It could be our troubles are just beginning. Ah, Mr. Tracker, there has been a most interesting development. The doors are not all that has disappeared. We are also missing a passenger. A passenger? Who? The Countess Forsyth. This is her passport. Apparently she dropped it. Something about the Countess looks familiar. Mind if I hold on to this for a while? As you wish. I'm running this through the computer.
Status of passport forged. Redigitalization of photograph in progress. Stand by. Redigitalization completed. Subject of photo was in disguise. It is not Countess Forsyth. Subject is Venom Agent Vanessa Warfield.
Time to call in the team. Select the M.A.S.K agents best suited for this mission for rendezvous in Zermatt, Switzerland.
Brad Turner, expert motorcycle and helicopter pilot. Civilian occupation, rock musician. Vehicle code name, Condor. hardware store owner, vehicle code name Slingshot. Ruth Sato, mechanical engineer and design specialist, civilian job, toy designer, vehicle code name Thunderhawk.
Personnel approved. Assemble Mobile Armored Strike Command.
Look at them carefully, T-Bob. Any one of them could be a Venom agent in disguise. Do you see anyone acting weird or strange?
Only you.
Hey, look at that guy. That beard is fake. He looks like Miles Mayhem. Come on, see if it's really him.
Leave me out of it.
If you won't help, I'll tell Dad you borrowed his electric shoe polisher. Shine your kneecaps.
You wouldn't. All right. What's your harebrained scheme this time?
You were right. The three compartments do have something in common. Look here. Interesting. Back in the 1800s, they were the private quarters of King Ludwig. Mad King Ludwig, he slept in an empty swimming pool. He threw lavish parties for ducks, built crazy, gigantic clocks. He was a regular loony. Looks like he was a regular passenger, too. But of course, he was crazy about the Orient Express. He even built a castle along its route, so he could travel on the train several times a year. It's said he hid a fabulous treasure somewhere in his castle, but no one even knows what it is. Mad King Ludwig's castle. Where's it located? You are fortunate. It is in Zermatt, our next stop.
Automated refreshments. Coffee, tea, or soda. What is your desire?
I desire to be left alone.
The drinks are on the house.
I said I don't want it. Ah!
How defective of me. I will dry you.
Yeah! Let's go! What do you think you're doing?
I guess your name's not Mayhem.
I am Otto, champion wrestler!
Whoa! I guess this means I get no tip. Ow!
I'm coming!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Ouch! Come on!
Wait! You!
From now on, I'm going to be an innocent bystander.
It's off limits from here on.
It's a mess. This was all Venom's fault.
Come on.
But...
Hurry, T-Bob. Oh, no!
Help! Scott! Scott!
Come on, T-Bob.
Whoa! Oh, I'm safe.
Not quite. We're on a runaway car.
Scott!
Mask will be right back.
The Peeper's coming to Chicago.
On the next Bob Newhart show, the Peeper makes everyone laugh.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's a forced laugh.
You're a communist. Cliff Murdoch the Sniffer?
With Bob and the Peeper, something's always cooking.
Well, I wanted you to know that we just ran out of calf's brain.
See what it is. The Peeper joins the fun tonight at 6:30. The Bob Newhart Show on Channel 9.
Look, the Stunticons!
Look, the aerial bots!
Only the Stunticons!
Only the aerial bots have this kind of teamwork.
Stunticons attack!
Aerial bots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Stunticons, the Transformers. More than meets the eye, the Transformers.
Robots in disguise!
Nobody can stop Minosaur except Superior.
The Transformers, sold separately from Hasbro.
Hey, you got him? Uh-huh.
They good?
Really good.
They ugly?
Show him. That was fruit?
Fruit corners, fruit bars.
I think they're kind of cute.
Fruit corners, fruit bars. So good.
It's ugly.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The daily series like nothing you've seen before.
Weekdays at 4.
Now back to Mask.
Look, it's the Mask transport.
Huh? Hurry, team! There's no way they're gonna make that curve! Are we safe?
I think so.
Nothing. One more to go.
Hurry up! I want to see what's inside that door.
A hammer. All that trouble for a crummy toy hammer.
Hey, it's not a waste. Maybe someday you'll get some toy nails. Dagger, you've got more holes in your head than 2 tons of Swiss cheese.
I'll take that. This toy is obviously a clue to Mad King Ludwig's treasure. To your vehicles!
You're right, Matt. Venom is heading towards Mad King Ludwig's castle. King Ludwig must have been crazy. Who'd need so many clocks? Maybe he was worried he'd be late for his psychiatrist appointments.
Now that's interesting.
Those knights battle it out. But one of them don't have a weapon. It ain't a fair fight. That's why I like it.
The missing weapon. Yes, of course. A perfect fit. Now to make the clock strike again.
A secret chamber.
Vanessa, get the sacks out of Manta. King Ludwig's treasure is about to change hands.
I just know somehow Dad's gonna need our help.
Huh?
A dead end!
Looks like a solid steel panel. I'll get Piranha and use its laser cannon to blast it open.
Idiots, you'll destroy the treasure.
M.A.S.K is here.
Hold them off while I check the other clocks. One of them must open the panel.
What's Mayhem up to? Could be looking inside the castle. All right, I'll see what's going on. Spectrum hang glider, on!
Look! Dad's going inside the castle. We're going in there too.
Too much stress for you, Mayhem.
Viper, on! I'd better get out of here.
Wake up! Watch out! Come over here!
What's happening, Scott? Lift up, on!
Looks like I almost got cut from the team.
There's gotta be a way to open that panel and get the treasure.
If there really is a treasure. After all, King Ludwig was kinda cuckoo.
Cuckoo? Cuckoo? Hey!
The wall opened.
picture of the Orient Express.
So that's Mad King Ludwig's treasure.
I guess to him, the train set was a real treasure.
M.A.S.K will be right back, and so will Venom.
Hey, you two, the kitty hill's over there. Oh, no, Tony.
We'll do fine after this complete breakfast, including my vitamin pack Frosted Flakes. They bring out the tiger in you.
To ski this hill, you gotta be good.
Frosted Flakes good? They're great!
Show 'em you're a tiger. Show 'em what you can do.
Go, tiger!
The taste of Tony's Frosted Flakes.
Man, they're fast.
Brings out the tiger in you.
And you.
The Gummy Bears present
Oh no, the Duke's got the princess.
another exciting adventure.
Where's Gruffy? Over here. Come on. Oh, hey, wait for me. Come on, Cubby. Cubby. Have you seen the princess? Shh, the guards are asleep. Humdy, humdy, hum. I turned this dog into a bone. Oh, maybe next time.
The Gummy Bears sold separately. Now the adventure continues at home.
The streets. For too many kids, it's a place to play, a place to learn. The wrong place. It's where they go when there's nowhere else to go.
I know. I'm Telly Savalas, and I was one of these kids, but I got lucky. I found a place to learn, to play, a place where people care. It's your local boys' club.
The Boys Club is a place where kids learn what it takes to be somebody, where they learn the meaning of teamwork and responsibility and discover they can believe in themselves. The Boys Club is people who care.
And they could use a hand right now, and it's yours, baby. The club that beats the streets, your local boys' club.
Now back to M.A.S.K.
We'll be late for the ball game if we don't hurry.
Stop, T-Bob.
But the train's nowhere near here.
Makes no difference. When there's a train warning signal, you don't cross the tracks, no matter what. You never know what might happen.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb of me. I'll never do that again. Thanks for putting me on the right track.
Spectrum's got such supervision. M.A.S.K is the mighty power that can save the day.
When a secret document is stolen, only one man can recover it when we present Sherlock Holmes in Washington, Sunday at noon. The Transformers race into action next on Chicago's very own Channel 9.
Come see the laser rays. Fire away.
Murdoch did was bad enough. What the natives might do in revenge could be a lot worse.
The natives don't have a history of taking revenge.
This is my command, Harvey. I can't stand around with my finger in my ear waiting for the island to go up in flames. I couldn't even guarantee the safety of Doris and Hester out at Windward alone. Here I can. So I went out there and got them.
That must have been a stormy operation.
Yes, Doris is a determined woman, as you know. It's part of her charm.
Doris, Harvey's here.
Well, Harvey, you come to see the prisoner.
You're not a prisoner. You have the run of the place.
But I can't leave.
Oh, Glenn moved you out here for your own good, Doris.
Glenn didn't ask me.
I brought you the papers. Lloyd Murdoch only has one chance. Walter Bergman.
The Washington lawyer? The old man?
His mind isn't old. And he is the best criminal lawyer alive.
This genius must be expensive.
$25,000 and all expenses for him and his wife.
That's outrageous.
You need him, Doris.
I don't need him. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not on trial.
The sooner a jury frees young Murdoch, the sooner we'll be off the front page and we can all get back to business.
You mean you can get back to business, Harvey? I can wait. I've waited a long time for many things. Oh, this nightmare never ends.
It will. And we'll put it behind us.
Operator 51.
This is Harvey Costa. I want a cable of Mr. Walter Bergman, Washington, D.C. Bergman. Your terms acceptable. Come soonest.
I'm always stealing your liberties, York.
No, sir, you're not. You're not, sir. It's a real honor that you call on me, sir.
You're a true friend.
I'll never forget that, sir. Here's the gear you asked me to bring from the ship, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gave your locker key back to Lieutenant Parker, sir.
Yes, yes. Good.
It just kills me to see you in here, sir. That's the God's truth. You know what they'd say back home, sir? They'd say, how come the lieutenant waited so long to shoot that bastard?
We're a long way from the States.
We sure as hell are. I'd never be coming to jail to see you, sir. Those monkeys got everyone believing your wife was lying. And they're free as the breeze.
Boy, it's hot in here. They don't have any windows in here.
After what they did, I mean, whose wife are they gonna grab next?
What time you drop your day to Waikiki that night?
I don't know. Around sunrise, I guess.
That Army nurse never saw Waikiki. She never saw much of you. She left the Whispering Inn at 9 o'clock because you weren't around. Why'd you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I told you, there was a lot of booze.
Sure. Maybe you just couldn't tell one woman from another that night.
What the hell does that mean?
You tell me. Virginia Tierney said you disappeared. Where'd you go?
Look, I was around. You can ask anybody who was there.
I'm asking you. You dumped your date. Where were you?
At the party. At the Whispering Inn.
Start to finish.
Start to finish.
I think you're lying again, Parker.
I'm not taking any more of this.
You can do it now, or you can wait till I come back here with a warrant. I'd like that better, Parker. I'd like you downtown at my health club.
All right.
Let's talk about the Murdochs.
The Murdochs.
Hester and Lloyd Murdoch.
Look, Lloyd and I are shipmates.
You and Hester aren't shipmates. The two of you ever kill any time together?
He's my best friend.
Parker, you're talking to a cop. I've been watching best friends steal each other's wives since I put on a uniform.
Sure. In your league.
It happens in Pacific Heights, too. I bet it even happens in the Navy now and then. You haven't answered my question. You and Hester Murdoch ever get lost in the same place?
You go get your warrant.
When I do, it won't be for questioning, Lieutenant. I'll put you away. pretty handy with those things, aren't you, tough guy? You ever try using them on something that can hit back?
Yes, operator, I'd like the number of Tom Halehone. He's a lawyer, please. Thank you.
Hello?
Is this Tom Halehone?
Yes. Who's calling?
You were the lawyer for Johnny Lowe, is that right?
Yes. Who is this?
Mr. Halehone, I'm the one. No! Leave me alone! Let go!
Who's calling? Who is this? Who's calling? Who is this?
Well, what do you know?
Nobody's sent for you.
I'm missing a prisoner.
You've been relieved of Lieutenant Murdoch. Continue with your duties,
This man's
Captain.
a murder suspect.
Admiral Langdon is taking full responsibility for Lieutenant Murdoch.
Your lieutenant committed a crime in Honolulu. A capital crime. He killed a man. That makes him our responsibility, not the Admiral's.
I'm ordering you to leave.
Lieutenant Murdoch's being taken to Pearl Harbor, where he'll remain till he's due in court. Let's go, Lieutenant.
That's the last time you'll ever taunt me. You're through coming in here shooting off your mouth, and I'll tell you something else, Captain Maddox. You're not running this department. I am running this department. I've pulled the guards off those 3 beach boys.
You put them back on now. Those kids need protection.
Not while I'm chief.
Well, that could end too, then.
You don't scare me. You never scared me. New subject. New subject, I said. This, Walter Bergman, hotshot lawyer, docks tomorrow. He's important. He's an old geezer besides. He ought to have an escort.
You got cops down the Lohan Tower.
No. You do it.
Hello, Marie.
Hello, Kurt. Long time no see.
For a fact. How you been?
Great. Now I have. Steak's not so good this week. How about some eggs?
Sure.
Times I looked at that door. Can't believe you're here. Oh, listen, Ozzy was in the country yesterday. Brought back some smoked bacon. You want to try it?
Sure, anything.
Why'd you come back, Kurt?
To see you. See how you're doing.
Maybe give me the key to your place?
Maybe.
The couple we left off, Kurt? Only if it's different, hon. I won't keep going nowheres. Know what I mean?
I'm sorry, Marie.
So am I, hon. Both of us. But sorrier for you, 'cause I'll make it with someone.
I'm in love again.
Everyone's in love with Hannah and her sisters. The movie of a lifetime. 10 thumbs up.
Hannah and Her Sisters is flat out wonderful. Full to the brim with humor, heartbreak, and ravishing romance. Quite simply a great film. Classic, hilarious, unforgettable, uproarious. Miss it at your peril. Hannah and Her Sisters, rated PG-13. Now playing in selected cities. Opens Friday at a theater near you.
Banana trees don't make NutraSweet. Neither do cows, but they might as well. If you've had bananas and milk, you've eaten what's in NutraSweet. Everything in it you find naturally and good things to eat, like 2 building blocks of protein. Nature doesn't make NutraSweet, but NutraSweet couldn't be made without it. NutraSweet brand sweetener. Just look for the swirl.
We now return to the CBS special movie presentation of Blood and Orchids.
What is it?
I'm with the Honolulu Police Department. I came aboard to help Walter Bergman off the ship.
I didn't mean to snap at you, Captain. I tried to protect him. Everyone wants to talk to him, and he won't offend. We're almost ready.
You're,
Mrs. Bergman. Walter, this man is a police captain. He's here to take us ashore.
Well, I couldn't ask for a nicer welcome than that. Happy to make your acquaintance, Captain.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Bergman. It's an honor to meet you.
Coming from a policeman to a lawyer, that's a pretty good compliment.
We can get started anytime you're ready. I'll call her someone to pick up the bags.
Mine's in there.
Well, that's easy.
I put the hotel reservations in your inside pocket. And our return trip tickets are in the big bag.
Good. Thank you.
I can hardly believe we're in the Hawaiian Islands. It's so exciting being a part of this place.
I'm glad you're excited. There's one reason I took this case. I know how boring it gets for you living in one hotel suite after another.
I'm not complaining, Walter.
Sometimes I wish you would.
You all set?
Lead the way, Captain.
Do you have your chocolates?
In my pocket. I'm a diabetic, Captain. Mrs. Bergman keeps me fit. We're looking forward to our stay.
My secretary's on vacation, her relief phone's in sick, and I've got a staff of exactly 3, including myself, to handle the entire caseload.
Damn psoriasis. Every time the pressure starts, I begin to itch.
You're not facing a rape charge. My clients are, though. All they've got so far is a mistrial.
Yeah.
They're innocent.
Listen, Mr. Murray, they've got to get their names cleared. They'll never get a job otherwise. Give me a date for a retrial.
I got a murder on my hands.
Well, let someone else arrange it. Let McAdams do it.
I need him on the Murdoch case.
How about 30 days from now? 35 days. Come on, Mr. Murray, you don't need time to prepare. It's December 9th. How about January 24th?
This isn't an ordinary homicide. You're a pretty bright fella. Put yourself in my place. I've got to prosecute a man who's clearly guilty of murder. He did it. Half the population of the United States wants him freed, and Walter Bergman is on his way right now to defend him. Walter Bergman.
Those three guys might as well be in the middle of the ocean.
I'm sorry, Tom. First things first. It'll all get done in due course.
It's not fair.
You're right.
Philip Murray, the county attorney.
Probably the discovery and transcript of the mistrial. Much obliged, Captain.
Walter, look.
Huh?
I've never seen such beautiful flowers. They don't seem real.
Not to people who are used to harsh winters.
They're real enough. There's stuff on this island that'll knock you for a loop.
I hope we have time to see it.
Why don't you make time? After you get settled, I can show you and Mr. Bergman around.
Thank you, that's very kind.
Anything?
All clear, Captain.
I'm gonna eat.
323, check. Where are you, Captain Ozzies?
Raw Hawaiian.
Sure you are.
It's beautiful north, south, east, and west. Makes you feel as though you walked into a fairy tale.
Would you like me to order us some lunch?
Now, you go on down and get yourself something to eat. I've plenty of work here.
Why don't you join me?
Thank you. I'm fine as is.
Hello.
Captain.
There's plenty of room over here.
You're very kind. Thank you, Captain.
Listen, I'm a captain when I'm working, but I'm not working now. It's Curtis. Kurt.
All right, Kurt. Lenore.
I heard your husband. Lenore, that's a real special name.
I believe that puts me on trial.
Not at this table.
Is the orchid a standard practice, Captain? Kurt?
It is for this stuff. They call it Mai Tai.
It looks so exotic. I think I'd like to try it.
Mai Tai for the lady. You're in the right place if you like orchids.
Oh, I do. They're so ethereal.
I'm gonna have to remember that word so I can look it up.
You're very honest. Shall I define ethereal?
No. If I look it up, that'll make this last longer.
I think Walter would like this. Usually we dine in our suite. He spends his life in a crowd, and I try to spare him when the day is over.
Your husband and I are on different sides of the fence. I spend my life putting people behind bars, and he gets them out.
Send biographies of Doris Ashley, stop. Lloyd Murdoch, stop. Admiral Glenn Langdon, stop. Commander James Enders, stop.
Yes, I've got that, sir.
How long will it take for this cable to get to Washington?
As soon as possible, sir.
Well, step on it.
Billy?
What?
Billy.
Charge it to Harvey Coster.
This, all of this, it's almost sinful.
Maybe you're just having a good time.
Yes, I am.
This is all new to me, too. I've never been here. I drink bourbon, not Mai Tais. And I always eat alone.
Always, Captain?
Always. Wait just a minute. Souvenir. Ethereal, right?
Right.
Calm before the storm.
It won't last long.
Hmm.
Oh, did you hear? Dr. Tremaine is leaving. He says his wife wants to move back to the States. Her mother's sick.
I broke the law. And my oath. I took a chance of losing my license. I could have gone to prison. That abortion could have sent me to prison.
Frank, I'm sorry.
You promised me that vacancy. In the OR before the abortion, you swore I'd get the next vacancy.
And I tried, but the board went against me.
You liar.
Just calm down.
You're afraid somebody will hear me? Everyone in Honolulu will hear me. I'll tell this whole town, but Hester Ashley, whatever her lousy name is.
I think not.
Everybody in the territory will know that Doris Ashley's daughter was 3 months pregnant. Not 33 days, 3 months.
Who are they going to believe? Howard Lansing or Frank Puana?
You made me a promise.
Get out of here right now, or I'll have the police drag you out. If you ever open your mouth about this again anywhere, you're finished here. I'll run you off this island.
What are you doing? Douse it!
Just wanted to smoke.
Not now. Where the hell are we anyway?
Right where we're supposed to be. I reconnoitered.
Hey.
No.
Maybe they're in bed. Wish I was. Listen.
open your mouth and I'll blow your slimy head off. Put your hands behind your back. Inside. Inside. Now, you're gonna take us to your pals.
Come on, Brian. You don't want to be the last one.
Someone once said that hidden in every adult is a child that wants to play. I'm gonna go have a bite. You can hold on to that feeling with the natural nutrition in dairy foods, like cheese, yogurt, and milk. Just 3 servings give an adult a full day's calcium for strong, healthy bones, so you can always feel as young in body as you are at heart. Dairy foods, calcium the way nature intended.
What is electricity? What would we do without it?
It would be terrible. Then nothing would be able to work. The whole world would be like blank. To get ice cream, what lots of kids like, you need a freezer. And to make a freezer work, you need electricity.
The most important thing to know about electricity is it's there when you need it. The electric companies of America make sure.
We couldn't listen to any music unless someone sang it.
This is Visual Makeup Fluid from L'Oreal. It's the virtually impossible combination of lightness and coverage. So light, you wouldn't think it had excellent coverage. But it does. You wouldn't think it could pass in bright sunlight. But it does. Of course it's allergy tested. Of course it's fragrance free. It's L'Oreal. And I'm worth it.
Visual Makeup Fluid from L'Oreal.
Read any good microwave popcorns lately? Now this one says, it's normal for 1 to 3 tablespoons of kernels to remain unpopped. And this one is only recommended for certain wattage microwaves. Now this one is new Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. Pop Secret works in all microwaves, and it pops better. It's lighter, fluffier. The next time you want to curl up with a good microwave popcorn, make it Pop Secret. The secret to better microwave popcorn.
We will return to Chris Christopherson and Jane Alexander starring in Blood and Orchids.
Back, and it's better than ever. It's the new Newlywed Game. Join 4 newlywed couples as they get to know each other for better and for worse.
See, you doesn't be saying the questions right, see.
Host Bob Eubanks asks the questions that bring those unpredictable answers on the new Newlywed Game, weeknights at 6:30 on TV4.
Thursday.
This is CBS.
Chrissy, what'd you do? Move in here?
Dad, I'm almost ready.
Ready? Where's the rest of your dress?
Oh, Dad, all the women are wearing them like this.
Women. But you're a kid.
Just hand me my secret, and the place is yours.
Yeah, use mine. It's strong. And since you're a woman.
Exactly, which is why I need my secret. Secret's made for women's perspiration. See? pH balanced.
Come on, Chrissy. We all perspire the same.
A woman's perspiration pH can be higher than a man's, as this shows you. And pH-balanced Secret actually works with a woman's chemistry to help keep her dry.
Sounds strong.
Yep, Secret really works.
Well, maybe your old dad...
Sorry, it's just for me. A woman.
Woman? Just a kid.
Secret, strong enough for a man, but pH-balanced for a woman.
As you. I took my biology degree and put it to work in the Peace Corps.
Peace Corps, the toughest job you'll ever love.
The test you can't fail, a special report tonight.
Now return to Blood and Orchids, starring Chris Christopherson and Sean Young.
Want to read you something? I confess I raped and beat Hester Murdoch near the Whispering Inn the night of September 5th.
We didn't.
All you do is sign it.
But we never touched her.
You're not in court now. Don't pull that bilge on me.
Go to hell!
This is your last chance. You had better sign.
Don't talk to him. Don't look at him, David. Close your eyes.
You had your chance. You'll sign. I promise you.
I'll take David's share.
You'll both take his share. Come on. Come on. I want him.
Do I have to do it all? Stop! Stop, please! Stop!
Are you ready to sign?
He didn't do it! Please, mister! Please!
Gutless wonders.
You better cut him loose.
Make it snappy.
You set those fires? Why?
We squeezed the sap out of the bottom of the sugarcane stalk. So we burn down to make harvesting easier, less costly. As soon as the fires are out, the harvest gangs go into the fields with machetes. Then the loaders come along. They gather the harvested canes into 75-pound bundles, and they're taken off to the refinery.
How much sugar do you process?
A whole lot.
You mean every time I pick up a cube for my coffee, I'm putting money in your pocket?
If it's my sugar.
You must be just about the most important man between San Francisco and Hong Kong.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What would you say?
Oh, I'm just a fellow that can see to the tip of my nose. In other words, I can add and subtract.
What you've shown me so far is the other fellow who does the subtracting.
I don't own Honolulu.
You don't have any partners?
I've never liked to have to take a boat after I've made up my mind.
Well, I suppose there are people like that in this world.
Mm-hmm. Beginning with Walter Bergman. You didn't bring any partners with you.
Never been a man to travel in a pack.
I'm glad we understand each other.
One more item. My fee.
We agreed on your fee.
Haven't seen it yet.
You haven't started.
I started the day I received your cable, so I'll just take half of that $25,000 now, if you don't mind. Sort of payment in advance, you might call it. Give me a little more incentive. A man like you could feel naked without his checkbook. Use my back for a desk.
You're not defending me, Mr. Bergman.
I'm not so sure, Mr. Coster. Just look at this beach, will you, Lenore? It's a feast for the eyes. God probably had something like this in mind when he created Eden. What do you say, Captain?
Afraid you'd have to ask someone with a lot more experience in that area.
You're a careful man, Captain. You in much of a rush?
I got some time on my hands right now.
Good, good. I thought I'd sit here for a spell. It's my last chance to play hooky, you know. Why don't you two come back for me in a bit,
Sure.
Good.
At least we got a nice day.
Yes. It is nice, Captain.
Captain. That puts us back where we started, doesn't it?
We haven't started anything.
No, I guess we haven't.
I'm a married woman, Captain Maddox.
Well, that's not news either, so relax.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend you.
I'll get over it.
I think it'll be better if I go back.
You can't. You'd have to explain it to him.
You make me feel guilty.
No, that's not my doing. I want us to be honest with each other. We don't need to end up enemies, do we? Right. They are ethereal.
Come in, 323. That's me. We have a code 2. Please respond. 323. Come in, please.
Maddox here.
Why am I standing here holding this can of butter flavor Pam? Soybeans? It takes my soybeans to make this delicious Pam cooking spray.
Nature's soybean helps make Butter Flavor Pam cooking spray the low-fat, low-calorie, delicious, buttery way to cook.
Delicious buttery taste that won't add to your waste. So if you cook and want to be outstanding in your field, buy some Butter Flavor Pam.
Hey, did you see that guy in the blue shorts? I've been seeing him for 2 weeks.
You got taste, you got style. No pain, no gain.
Yeah, and this hurts so good.
A sugar-free reason to smile.
I'll get you next time. Yeah, sure you will. You work out here often?
Can't you tell?
An underwire bra without a wire? Wow! It's the Wow Underwire Bra without wire. We took the wire out and put in Comfort Flex for underwire shaping without wire. It won't pinch you. Poke through. It's the Underwire Bra without a wire. Wow!
If your shipment's big, Emery's got a rig to take it. From the biggest to the smallest, it's as good as there. Just call us. It's as good as there.
Years of research have resulted in a way to lose weight so advanced, so modern, it could only be brought to you by nature. Introducing the Fiberful Weight Loss Plan. It's the natural choice for dieters because Fiberful is made from fiber, grains, and citrus to help fill you up.
So the Fiberful plan helps you eat less and lose weight, and the results are fantastic, naturally.
So lose weight naturally with the Fiberful Weight Loss Plan, the advanced new way to lose weight brought to you by nature. We will return to the television premiere of Blood and Orchids.
Live Tuesday, the night America turns up the music. Year after year, we've brought you the moments, the stars, the suspense. This year, we've got all the entertainment that can be packed into the most prestigious night in the world of music. Kenny Rogers hosts the 28th Annual Grammy Awards. Wednesday, March 5th, get ready for good times.
Whoa, he's coming right at us.
Great times and fast times.
Hey, what are friends for, man?
And Robbie Benson's a new cop back in his old neighborhood.
Freeze! Can I trust you with a secret?
Nah, you know us, priest, yap, yap.
Tough Cookies, both premiere Wednesday, March 5th.
Yeah!
Good evening from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. Philippine President Marcos says he will go ahead with his inauguration despite dwindling support. But there are reports Corazon Aquino was sworn in by her supporters.
We are not organizing a military junta. We want to maintain the principle that civilian authority must prevail over the military, and that is why we agreed to restore democratic form of government immediately.
There have been fighting in the streets of Manila, more military defections from Marcos, and the rebels control the airport. The White House says President Reagan used diplomatic channels to urge Marcos to step down. The president told Special Envoy Philip Habib to return to Manila, and the State Department advised Americans against traveling to the Philippines due to what it called unsettled conditions.
Dad, is there any way you could send the money today?
To send money fast, come to Western Union. It'll get to any of our 9,000 locations usually in 15 minutes or less.
Keep in touch.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
NASA Administrator James Beggs, a former executive with General Dynamics, has resigned. He was on leave following an indictment to hide cost overruns for a canceled anti-aircraft gun. The commission probe into the Shuttle Challenger disaster resumes public hearings tomorrow. A source close to the investigation says radio reports about abnormally cold temperatures on one booster rocket never got the attention they should have. Eastern Airlines says it had agreed to be purchased by Texas Air to avert a bankruptcy filing. The deal could result in one of the biggest airline mergers in history. I'm Chris Kelly, CBS News, Washington. More news later on this CBS station.
This is CBS.
Play the Illinois Lottery's new Windfall Instant game. You could win $1 million.
You know, I'd like something really refreshing.
Then try this new fruit juice.
But isn't fruit juice kind of sweet and, you know, heavy?
Well, this is a new idea in juice. New Dole Pure and Light. There's no sugar added, just 100% pure fruit juice. So it tastes really refreshing.
Ah, I love it.
New Dole Pure and Light, 100% pure refreshment.
People's Court, weekdays at 5 on TV4.
To Chris Christopherson and Jose Ferrer in Blood and Orchids.
What about the other two?
They're upstairs. They're just as bad.
Who found them?
Pig farmer, Senzo Fujito. They were on Wailuku Road, below Ka'ava.
You talked to him yet?
No, he's still out of it.
Harry?
I sedated him. All of them to ease the pain. It won't be coherent until tomorrow.
I believe you, Doc. This time.
You made a bad mistake, Captain. You should have kept the police guard on these guys.
Come on, Jack.
Just for the record, Counselor, Captain Maddox didn't pull the cops off those kids.
You're a welcome sight, Mr. Bergman. I'm counting on you to clean up this rotten mess before the trouble spreads.
Do my level best, Admiral.
This business is a blot on the entire United States Navy. The Academy turns out leaders, not murderers.
This isn't a crime of the gutter. Young Murdoch was driven beyond his limits.
I just want this behind us. The way I've been moving people around, I feel like a traffic cop.
Well, I'm going to add to your burdens. Someone accused of murder doesn't usually have an admiral for a jail keeper or the Pacific Basin for an exercise yard. Now, I don't want you to let one single reporter on this base as long as I'm defending Lieutenant Murdoch. Now, I'd like to talk to my client.
He's under house arrest. Commander Enders will escort you.
Much obliged.
You haven't uttered one word. Not since our struggle with the telephone. I'm not your enemy, Hester. I've tried to do what's right for you, for both of us. Talk to me. Let me help. Bryce hasn't called. Not once since that night. He can't. Not yet. Not until this calamity ends. And it will end, Hester. It will.
There's no mystery here, Lieutenant. You shot and killed a man. Suppose you tell me why.
Everybody knows why. He raped my wife.
He said he didn't.
Who do you believe? My wife or that ape?
I believe you, Lieutenant. I'm your lawyer. I'm here to defend you. I just think you ought to know what you're up against. Now, the whole world saw you kill that man, and you were shooting after he was dead. So it's going to be very, very difficult to get an acquittal. Do you understand that?
I trust you, Mr. Bergman.
That always helps the lawyer. Now, I'm going to invoke the unwritten law. Husband's right, his duty to avenge his wife's dishonor.
Is that allowable in court?
No, but the jury isn't deaf. What they hear, they remember. How does that sit with you?
Whatever you say, Mr. Bergman. I'm lucky to have you as my lawyer.
I hope you feel that way when this thing is over, son. Now, about those clothes you've got on, I don't want you to wear them again. You're a Navy officer. You wear the uniform of the United States Navy. I want you dressed to look like you're going to get a medal for bravery.
Put Palmer on that stakeout downtown.
All right.
And send Harlow and Shipley out to Kahala on the Jensen burglary. Have them check out all the help. Day workers and live-ins.
Right.
Maddox. Hello.
Is it locked?
Yeah. I can unlock it. We don't need to stay if you're afraid.
There are two ways to get rid of damp basement odor. Get rid of the basement or use Lysol spray. Get rid of the musty curtain or use Lysol spray. Get rid of the smelly chair or use Lysol spray. Ordinary air fresheners just cover odors. Lysol kills germs on surfaces, cleans the air. So smile, shower, laugh. Lysol disinfectant spray actually cleans the air.
Did you know hair looks fuller if you dry it upside down?
Salon secrets from Germac, adding volume.
Germac's hair care experts know you don't have to live with fine hair. Just use NutriBody shampoo and conditioner. They're professionally formulated with special bodybuilding proteins. You know, you don't have to wish for lush, fuller hair. You can have it with NutriBody. Germac's salon secret for adding volume. My secret? Brush upside down. It works too.
Honey, you have any more soap to shave my legs?
Nope.
Legs? Meet Noxzema Shave Cream for extra sensitive skin. Soothing emollients that make it so comfortable for his face. Make it so beautiful for her legs. Noxzema for extra sensitive skin. His and hers.
What a woman. Whatever the day brings, she's confident. FDS woman. She's confident, fresh, and nice to be near. FDS woman, so very confident. FDS for safe feminine deodorant protection every day.
Mom and Dad bought this table the year I was born. Look at it. Beautiful. And all Mom did was dust every week with Pledge. And now Endust says watch out for buildup? After 28 years? Come on. Pledge is self-cleaning for a fresh shine every time you dust. Compare that to Endust, which just evaporates, leaving wood looking dry and defenseless. A Pledge shine protects and cares for wood.
Pledge, a fresh shine every time.
For 28 years and counting.
We now return to Blood and Orchids, starring Chris Christopherson and Sean Young.
I want you to think hard now. Anything you can remember could be important. So try and help me. What about their clothes? Were they dressed alike? Same outfits?
Mike? Too dark. Like Harry said.
Did you see the car? That'd help. Harry?
An Essex, maybe.
Mike?
Maybe a Buick 26, 27.
Anything else? Anything.
Belch.
What? What did you say?
One of them said bilge. He said, pull that bilge. Yeah, I remember. Don't pull that bilge, he said. They used their belts. Big belts. It was a Buick. A 29. The one that tied me, he had a tattoo.
Good for you, David. What was it? Did you get a good look at it?
Big snake.
Cobra?
Yeah, a cobra.
That lynching party came off the True Blood. I know it.
Bilge, that too could be. But you don't see many sailors with a car, Captain.
First, go to Pearl and get the True Blood crew list. Pictures.
Do they have pictures?
You're a detective. Find out. Then find Senso Fujito, that pig farmer. Maybe you pick up a lead. Check Wailuku Road where he found the kids. Going up on the ridge and nose around.
Will do.
Hold it, I'm just starting. When you get back over to the Department of Motor Vehicles, bring a lunch. You're gonna tell me if a sailor off the True Blood owns a car.
Thanks, Captain.
Just like you asked, Captain, the whole trial, from the first day through the shooting.
Perfect.
Thanks.
I want to show you guys something. The officers, Lieutenant Murdoch and Lieutenant Parker. Do you recognize that sailor?
Yeah, that's him. He was there.
You're positive?
He was hitting Mike. He's the one. I just want to find him.
That makes two of us. What do you got?
The car is registered to Dwayne Leroy York. He's in a gun crew on the True Blood from Macon, Georgia.
Yeah. You talk to him?
Closest I got to that destroyer was the shore patrol station at Pearl Harbor. Admiral's orders.
He's a new law around here. What about the farmer?
No, he told it all that day in the hospital.
You might as well stay downtown.
Then I wouldn't have found this. It was up on the ridge. It doesn't belong to those boys in the hospital. I'd love to know who WT is.
Maybe he can tell us.
Sorry, only taking one.
Hey, thanks, pal.
Mars, this is Captain Maddox. He's in charge.
Know why you're here, Forrest?
Well, yeah, he said questioning, but I haven't done anything. I was just hitchhiking.
Sure. The guy at the Army-Navy store said this is the real thing. Just like the one you guys wear. You and three of your pals kidnapped those three boys Saturday night, didn't you?
Oh, no, that's not true.
You're probably all off the True Blood, like Lieutenant Murdoch. Was this mission his idea?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure. Maybe there's another one of your options, Bryce Parker. Is that right, Forrest?
No. I mean, there was no officer.
You brave men just thought this up yourself then, huh?
Hey, look, you're wrong.
Tied him up and beat him with your belts.
That's not true.
You used Dwayne Leroy York's car.
Hey, honest.
Honest. Who's WT?
I don't know.
He the one with a tattoo?
Look, I swear
You swear. Here's where you're at, hero. Those three kids identified you from a picture in the newspaper, and they'll do it in court. So you're going to prison all by yourself, you and your secrets. You'll be too old to remember them when you get out, if you get out. I think the county attorney can get the jury to give you a life sentence.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir. Yes, sir. I'll tell him.
Commander Ender says you're not allowed on this base. You please remain in that vehicle until he arrives. Hold it.
Jack.
End of the line, Captain.
Not this time. These are arrest warrants for 3 men. Dwayne Leroy York, Conrad Hensel, Wesley Trask.
You're talking about Navy personnel.
I'm talking about kidnappers, about scum who almost whipped 3 kids to death. And I'm tired of your stinking rules, Pearl Harbor in a foreign country. Just point us at the true blood, Commander.
Admiral Langdon, right away.
Maddox says 4 enlisted men kidnapped and beat those 3 natives. One of them confessed.
Well, we can't drown them, which is what I'd like to do. Still, we can't announce to the world that vigilantes have taken over Hawaii. Turn them over.
That's one hell of a precedent, turning over Navy personnel to local authorities.
I can solve that for you, Glenn. Get rid of them. By the time they go to trial, you'll have processed their dishonorable discharges.
Meanwhile, he keeps invading my command. You were supposed to neutralize Maddox, Harvey.
I thought I had. But I'll make certain of it. He won't trouble you again.
Come.
Men, stand by there.
All right, sir.
Got them. Here they are. Remember, Captain, your prisoners will be civilians.
That doesn't clear you, Admiral. They were your men. You can't fumigate this place just by shoving them off on me. This place stinks, but it's about to get cleaned up. That's a promise.
Take your prisoners and get out.
Keep your discharge papers ready. I'll be back. Come on, Jack. Let's clean this garbage out of here. Move.
Recently, a panel of experts gathered to sample a different kind of pot roast. Upon sampling a bite, they sensed this was no ordinary roast. It's been souped up with Lipton onion soup mix. Lipton's special seasonings and toasted onion pieces make it more delicious. Experts?
Nice onion flavor.
I like it. Yeah.
The experts agree. Souped up pot roast is simply delicious. Soup up your recipes with Lipton.
Who says you can't have all? Who says you can't love your work and the change it pays? Who says you can't have light beer with super premium taste? Michelob Light. Oh, yes, you can. Michelob Light. Oh, yes, you can.
Super premium taste and a less filling beer.
Michelob Light. Oh, yes, you can.
Cover gray with Avantage from L'Oreal. See natural-looking color, beautiful tones and highlights. No peroxide, no ammonia. Turn gray to your advantage. Avantage from L'Oreal.
And I'm worth it.
This is Visual Makeup Fluid from L'Oreal. It's the virtually impossible combination of lightness and coverage. It seems impossible, but it's not. It's L'Oreal, and I'm worth it.
Visual Makeup Fluid from L'Oreal.
Sugar, now it's much like sugar, yeah. It even tastes great straight.
No wonder people are commanding equal wherever they go. It's the only low-calorie sweetener with NutraSweet and no saccharin.
Ah, sugar. Now it's equal. So much like sugar, yeah. Equal even tastes great straight.
We'll return to Chris Christopherson and Jane Alexander in Blood and Orchids.
Friday, from the director of The Exorcist, when dreams become real, nightmares are turned loose in the Twilight Zone. And on Dallas, as one woman resists JR, he falls into another's trap.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Then,
warrant for the arrest of Angela Channing. I will be running Falcon Crest.
What?
Mrs. Channing is gone.
Outrage. Now that murderer will pay for what he did to our Aggie.
When a desperate father must seek justice for his murdered daughter. Outrage. When a good man faces prison for the killing of a murderer.
What kind of world are we living in, kid?
Robert Preston, Beau Bridges, Burgess Meredith, Linda Pearl, and Anthony Neely. Outrage. Sunday.
This is CBS.
Brit Airways has teamed up with People Express and Frontier Airlines to take you to many more destinations for much less and no restrictions. Just look where $99 can take you. Phoenix, Boston, Denver. New York, Newark is just $79. Plus, we fly right from your hometown. Common sense says fly Brit.
We're winning the heart of America. Brit Airways.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wilson. On 4 News tonight at 10, the future of Marcos rule in the Philippines is still in doubt on the day of his swearing-in ceremony. The latest at 10. West Coast residents are recovering from a recent bout of flooding that has driven hundreds from their homes. And we continue a special report on colorectal cancer in our series, The Test You Can't Fail.
Excuse me, sir. If you could become an instant multimillionaire, is Saturday a good day?
Oh, great day.
How about Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Join us at 10.
We now return to Chris Christopherson and Jose Ferrer, starring in Blood and Orchids.
You make me feel new, as though you've invented me. I think you have. I suppose I've always been afraid of living. I was probably the most protected person ever born. My father and Walter were friends from childhood. Walter never married, so I grew up with two fathers. No one on earth could have been happier. Not until about 10 years ago, when both my parents were in an auto accident. I was so lost.
So you got married?
We saved one another, don't you understand?
You gotta remember, I've always been alone. Until I came on board that ship.
I love you.
Remember this, gentlemen of the jury. John Lil'Ohe didn't die because he was mistaken for someone else. Lloyd Murdoch didn't kill him by mistake. Lloyd Murdoch set out to kill John Lil'Ohe. He loaded a lethal weapon. He brought it to this building. He deliberately confronted John Lil'Ohe, and he pulled the trigger again and again at point-blank range. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bergman, your opening statement?
Your Honor, the defense would like to ask a favor of the court. If the court agrees, the defense would like to postpone its opening statement.
Well, the court can grant your request, Consul. We'll recess until 2 o'clock. We'll hear your opening statement then.
Your Honor, my fault, Your Honor. You'd think after all these years I'd know how to make myself clear in a court of law. What I meant by postpone was to keep my opening statement till the prosecution had finished its case.
Finished?
If the court will indulge me.
Would counsel approach the bench?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just exactly what are you up to, Mr. Bergman?
Well, it's not very complicated, Your Honor. You see, I have an awfully hard job here, and if I make my opening statement now, all I'll be doing at the end is just repeating myself. It seemed to me the best way for me to help my client was to save what juice I have for the finish.
Sounds fair enough.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Murray, if we recess now, will prosecution be prepared to begin its case when court reconvenes at 2 p.m.?
We will, yes, Your Honor.
This court is adjourned until 2 p.m.
Madame, starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon, I want your daughter in this courtroom for the remainder of the trial.
My daughter's very delicate, a fragile creature.
Yes. That's a condition she shares with the majority of God's creatures on this planet. She is also a tragic, wounded young woman. The world mourns for her. Her husband's life is at stake. So, I want her in this courtroom all day, every day, looking tragic and wounded.
That's impossible.
Madame, I didn't come halfway across the world to lose. I need Hester Murdoch if I'm to have half a chance. If she is absent at 2, I will be absent. And I will tell my client, I'll tell the judge, I'll tell the press that Doris Ashley forced me to leave this case.
Captain M.A.S.K, did you see Lieutenant Murdoch shoot and kill John Lilowohe?
I did.
Where were you when the murder occurred?
I was standing over by that doorway. I saw Murdoch get up out of his seat and pull out a gun. I started over toward him.
Then what happened?
I was late. He started firing.
Lieutenant Lloyd Murdoch started firing at John Lilowohe.
That's right.
Thank you, Captain.
The defense has no questions.
Now, Mr. Billings, when you examined the murder weapon, did you fire it?
Yes, I did.
Did the markings on the bullet match those of the bullets taken from the body of John Lilowohe?
Yes, they did.
No further questions.
Cross-examine?
No questions, Your Honor.
Please tell the court your name and your profession.
My name's Sergeant Jack Keller. I'm Detective Sergeant, Honolulu Police Department.
And you were in this courtroom when Lieutenant Lloyd Murdoch shot and killed John Lilowohe?
Yes, sir, that's right.
How close were you to the scene of the murder, Sergeant?
Over there. Captain M.A.S.K grabbed Murdoch. I got the gun.
Thank you, Sergeant. You're a witness.
Cross-examine?
No questions.
I was at the bailiff's table. I first saw Sergeant Keller and Captain M.A.S.K running along that barrier.
Please go on.
Well, Captain M.A.S.K grabbed Murdoch, but it was too late. He had already shot the defendant, John Lilowohe.
What did you do then?
My partner Roger and I took Murdoch into an empty jury room until Captain M.A.S.K came for him.
You're a witness?
The defense has no questions.
Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
Mr. Bergman, will you be prepared to proceed at 10 a.m. tomorrow?
I will, Your Honor. Can you spare me a few moments, Captain? One of your lads brought me this chair, another bonus for growing old. Not much reward. Hot today, wasn't it?
This official business?
Oh, no, nothing official about it. We're coming to the end of the trial. Seemed proper for me to pay you a social call.
Sure, what's on your mind?
See, this handkerchief is mine. Saw one just like it in my wife's room back at the hotel. Now, what would someone as ladylike as Lenore be doing with that handkerchief? Take it in the ridgepole, you got yourself a tent. Doesn't belong to me. Belongs to you. I'm waiting for you to say something, Captain.
It's your social call.
Still hot. Do you mind opening a window? It hasn't been this hot since I've been here. Is this usual?
I'm not the weatherman. What do you want?
It's one woman and two men. Woman bears one man's name. It's not yours.
Let's get to the point.
Leave my wife alone.
You ought to quiet down. Someone's liable.
I'm not your garden variety gaga waiting for a wheelchair and a lap robe. Leave Lenore alone. I'm not giving her up.
If it isn't me, it's going to be someone else.
Think I'm one of your hooligans? You think some cop can take her away from me? Wolf in the boondocks, a hick, that foot. You.
I need help, fast. Get here.
Jack, call Miss Bergman at the Royal Hawaiian. It's her husband.
Right.
Has he ever been in a diabetic coma before?
No, never. Why doesn't he regain consciousness?
I can't tell you. We gave him 50% glucose. That's the specific for diabetic coma. That's all we can do. His heart is strong. That's a positive sign.
Thank God you're here.
He can go back to work tomorrow. But I think he should spend the night.
Don't leave me.
I'm here, Walter.
I need you.
You'll be okay, Captain. Mrs. Bergman says thanks for everything.
Where is she?
Upstairs with her husband. She's staying the night.
Was in front of your door. I've been trying to catch up with you.
They keep me hopping.
Well, stop hopping. I told you a while back to drop this case.
It isn't finished.
It is for you. What the devil's gotten into you? I've always depended on you. Always thought of you as one of us.
Us? You don't mean one of us. You mean one of your servants, errand boys. One of the gang around here who works for you.
Well, just so you understand.
I understand. You're the one who doesn't understand. Those 4 kids were innocent.
The courts will decide that.
The courts and you? You told me to quit on those kids, and God help me, I even did it. Well, that's over, too. I don't work for you. I got a job.
You wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for me. You're headed for more trouble than you ever imagined. One of us is.
Mr. Bergman, the court will hear your closing statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gentlemen of the jury, I've been a lawyer at the bar for over 47 years. I have practiced law in this cherished nation of ours for almost half a century, almost 50 years. And it is one of my proudest boasts that in all those years as counsel for defense, I have never once faltered, I have never strayed. I am the advocate for all victims of injustice, those uncounted thousands who have been pilloried by the forces of evil and venality. I've seen astonishing changes during my lifetime, gentlemen. I have witnessed amazing discoveries. I have watched the machine replace man, and man vanquish the bird, flying beside the eagle and the hawk. But in all those years, despite all those changes, one institution has remained constant. One commandment is immutable, impervious to man's conquests and discoveries. Justice. And justice is all I ask of you, gentlemen. It is all Lieutenant Murdoch asks of you. Justice. Lloyd Murdoch was a small-town boy, reared in the eternal verities. And as he approached manhood, he chose his life's work. He chose to serve his country. The hallowed halls of the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis have but a single purpose: to produce the officers and gentlemen who will defend America against her enemies on the high seas. Officers and gentlemen. Such a one is Lieutenant Lloyd Murdoch. Now, the county attorney did a pretty good job here. He showed you the gun, the murder weapon. He proved whose fingerprints were on it. He even had people at the scene who identified the man whom they saw fire the gun.
Please excuse me.
The county attorney did not know about another crime that took place right here in Honolulu. A rape that occurred on the night of last September 5th.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is introducing inflammatory and highly prejudicial material which has no relevance to this case and has never been proved.
Your Honor, I will connect it. The relevance will be made apparent in a moment. Your Honor, a man is fighting for his life. Surely the court will concede him a chance.
Overruled. Continue, Mr. Bergman.
Thank you, Your Honor. On the night of last September 5th, a young, innocent, trusting, joyous bride, the happy wife, the United States Navy officer, was seized by 4 men and raped. Dragged into the underbrush, raped, set upon by one after another of her captors. And when she resisted, when she tried to fight back, they beat her. Those animals beat her.
No! No, they didn't do it! They were innocent! They didn't do it! They're innocent! They're innocent! They're innocent! No, they were innocent! No, it's...
Who can forget the day Cousin Marco came all the way from Rome to visit us?
You look just like your picture, Angela. This is Marco.
What a feast Mom made. And especially for Marco, our favorite, linguine with delicious ragu sauce. It seemed like we sat around the table for hours.
Oh, thank you.
So, Marco, how does it feel?
It feels like home.
Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
A little confusion can be fun, but not when you're looking at long-distance phone companies. Because all companies aren't the same, you have to watch out for the unexpected. No operator service and no service from many small towns. Different levels of transmission quality and no immediate credit for wrong numbers. Only one company comes with no surprises. AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound.
AT&T, the right choice.
Dip, 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 granola, dip, 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 granola, dip, dip, dips, chocolate and granola, lose my self-control, granola dips, dip, dip.
Granola dips from Quaker.
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits.
Puppy Kibbles and Bits with extra protein just for baby. Puppy Kibbles and Bits.
Kibbles and bits.
Sinus congestion.
I can breathe again.
Ah, the sweet smell of success. Get it with 12-hour Nostrella and Nostro with the one-way spray pump. It delivers a measured dose of penetrating mist every time. Squeeze sprays don't. You can't buy more effective sinus medicine. Ah, the sweet smell of success. Only 12-hour Nostrella and Nostro regular or mild have the one-way pump. It's the most advanced relief you can give your nose.
Success.
And now the conclusion of Blood and Orchids.
The truth is, I'm a coward. That's why you didn't see me here before today. But I couldn't leave without coming. Are you really all right?
Honest, sure, we're okay.
Turn around. Turn around. You boys, you don't know it, but something historic happened here in the last couple of weeks. I live long enough to see a jury find a United States Navy officer guilty of a crime in this territory. And yesterday, I heard a judge sentence that Navy officer to 10 years in prison. The same prison where they'll put those 4 who whipped you. I want you to make something of yourselves. You understand me? If he can do it, you can do it. And I'll be back to check on you. Aloha.
Aloha.
So, when are you getting married?
Married? I don't know.
You know, you can't go on acting like 2 sleepwalkers forever. Here's my gift, my engagement present for you. I've got a couple of rings that go with this. I'll bring them along when I come back for your wedding. Where the hell's that elevator?
Hiya, Doc. Get yourself some coffee, kid.
Yes, sir.
Take your time. Seen the news? Lieutenant got off easy. Maybe you will, too.
I haven't done anything.
You're an unconvicted felon, Doc. You were lying on the witness stand.
It was the truth.
I was there. I heard you. There was no therapeutic abortion you performed on Hester Murdoch.
I ought to know.
You sure as hell do. That's why you lied.
I didn't lie.
Come on. She was more than a month pregnant. I just left Lansing. He spilled it all.
It was his idea. She was his patient.
Jack, see if Lansing's in the building, will you?
Right, Cap.
You never talked to Lansing. You tricked me.
Uh-huh.
Look, Howard Lansing is the criminal. He's the one to blame. I just followed orders.
Well, we'll just sort it out between you when he gets here.
Good news, Lenore. I booked passage for us on the SS Lotus. Got just what I wanted, the finest suite. Better start packing. She sails at 3.
Today?
3 o'clock sharp. Have to get a move on. I'll help.
Wait. Why must we rush away?
I'm all done here. The judge sentenced Murdoch yesterday. That finished it. I got a murderer off with a verdict of manslaughter. I didn't win, but I don't believe anyone can say I lost.
But why must we rush away?
Are you going to break your promise?
What promise?
When I was in the hospital, you said you were going home with me. If that isn't a promise, it's a commitment, a bargain.
Walter, I said I wanted to talk to you. Talk.
This isn't the right time for it.
I didn't choose it. You did. You've put us on a ship. If we don't talk now, when do we talk? When?
I've heard about this place. Never thought I'd see it. This is your lucky day.
Where the hell's Murray?
So this is Windward. You're late. Well, I couldn't help it, Kurt. Got a call from Walter Bergman. Wanted to say goodbye to me. He and his wife are sailing today. Going off on the SS Lotus.
I want soft colors everywhere. Gentle, serene tones. Light blue, pale gray blue.
We're here to see Miss Ashley.
Be able to dine there again shortly. I'm planning several small dinner parties. What is it, Marika?
Mrs. Ashley, we're here on an official matter.
We'll meet again tomorrow, promptly at 9. I resent this invasion.
I'll bet you resent it. Invasion's right. This is enemy territory. You're going to do a lot of resenting today.
I demand that you leave immediately.
We'll settle that right now. Show her the warrant.
Very well. Come in.
Now we can get down to business.
I have no business with you, with any of you.
The hell you don't. Unfinished business, Miss Ashley. You and me, we ran on this from the beginning. And now the two of us are going to end it. Do me a favor, get Miss Murdoch down here, will you?
Kurt, take it easy on her, will you?
This is an officer of the court. We're here on a criminal investigation. Where's the girl? In here, Miss Murdoch.
You have no right.
Nobody has any rights except you and Harvey Coster in the U.S. Navy. Money and power.
I'm innocent.
You probably believe that. You spent your whole life thinking whatever you did and whoever you did it to is right, and nobody ever stopped you. You built the territory, so you figured you owned it, and the people on it. And you did. You do. But that's ending. You can't kill people, and you can't whip them, and you can't treat human beings like they aren't human, and that's what you've been doing since you stole this land from the people who found it. Just because your grandfather came off a ship 80 years ago doesn't make you God. That's all finished. And so are you. She was 3 months pregnant. I've got confessions from Dr. Lansing and Dr. Puana. So now we can prove those boys didn't rape your daughter. Someone was coaching her, and it wasn't her husband. That leaves you.
No.
Yes. Tell her, Phil.
Mrs. Ashley, you're being charged with subornation of perjury. That means you caused someone to lie under oath. You're also being charged with conspiracy to obstruct justice. And there is a third charge of committing perjury yourself. Mrs. Murdoch, you lied under oath. You committed perjury. And we're also charging you with conspiring to obstruct justice.
I think you want to finish what you started in court the other day, Miss Murdoch. Who beat you up? The kid who brought you to the hospital probably saved your life and got killed for it. And the man responsible is walking the streets. The 3 kids who helped John almost got killed. Your husband's loyal crew tore him to pieces.
It was Bryce Parker. Bryce was the father of my baby. My dead baby.
Yeah. You're both under arrest. The police officers will take you downtown. You better pack a bag. Pick up Bryce Parker on aggravated assault. Take a couple of men to get down to Pearl Harbor. Put the cuffs on.
What about you?
Do it, Jack. They're all yours, Phil.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Bergman. Stateroom 23 and 24.
Thank you.